welcome to TeeMikeMedia YouTube channel. In today's video, I'll be listing out the 4 pillars of SEO you need to know. Welcome back. Do you want to use SEO to your advantage? Then you need to know about the 4 pillars of SEO. Search engine optimization, which is SEO, can seem like a headache, but if you are a business owner, it can be one of the best ways to get your business found online. It provides a source of regular organic traffic than other sources. And trust me, once you finally figure it out, you will realize it isn't that discouraging after all. In fact, after spending some time with SEO, you will probably come to love it. So let's talk about the 4 pillars of SEO that you need to know. The first pillar, which is the on-page SEO. Just like the name suggests, on-page SEO involves optimizing all of your website's content. So the degree to which web crawlers can read your content will determine how well your site ranks on search engines. So it's important to produce high quality content with optimized metadata. To strengthen your on-page SEO, make sure that all of your content is relevant, informative, and well written. To maintain relevance, your content must provide answers to your audience search queries. To find out which search queries are relevant to you, do some googling from the perspective of a customer. Search up relevant terms and questions relating to your business. See what comes up under Google's People Also Ask section. You should also take note of the autocomplete suggestions in the search bar. Once you know what content is being rewarded by Google, you can start to formulate a content outline that improves on the content that's already ranking. Do you understand that? So if your website's content can provide answers to your audience main queries, search engines will view your content as credible and authoritative, which will help you rank higher in search. Another way to strengthen your on-page SEO is to make sure that your website should also utilize keywords and search terms that mimic your audience searches for content. If you use these keywords, Google will see that your content is relevant within your industry and will serve your content to your audience. Incorporate keywords into your metadata, headings, URLs, body text, and alternative text, which is the alt text, the short form of alternative, which is alt text. This will indicate to Google that your website's content is relevant to your audience queries, which will help you rank higher in search. So let me share a few tips that we need to be considered when working on your on-page SEO. Tip 1 is don't forget to optimize your metadata. Metadata helps crawlers read your website, so you need to make sure your metadata is communicating the essence of your web pages. Tip 2. A key tip when optimizing your keywords is utilizing one long tail keyword per page. This will show crawlers that your page is addressing search queries, which will heighten your site's authority. So the second pillar I'll be talking about today is the off-page SEO. Off-page SEO involves anything you are doing outside of your website to optimize your presence in search. When it comes to off-page SEO, it's important to tell search engines what others think of your website, which is where backlinks come in. Backlinks are links to your website that are hosted on other websites. Sometimes you can get backlinks without doing anything at all. But if you're a business with a smaller online presence, you will often have to put in the work to receive backlinks. Backlinks can be indicative of your website's authority, so it's important to build a web of quality backlink. Actually, it may be tempting to purchase backlinks. Search engine penalize websites with high volumes of spammy backlinks. So when it comes to your backlink strategy, aim for quality over quantity. Now let me share a few tips that need to be considered when working on your off-page SEO. Tip 1 is to find a backlink outreach strategy that works for you. This may involve reaching out to authoritative websites and notifying them that you have content relating to their web pages. Or you may choose to write free content for websites so they can reward you with backlinks in return. Secondly, Try to win backlinks from low, medium and high authority sites, as this indicates natural linking to search engines. The last tip under off-page SEO is to maintain a strong social media strategy that links back to your website and web pages. Although social media links aren't technically counted as backlinks, they still drive valuable traffic to your website, making this a good strategy of SEO. The third pillar I'll be talking about, which is the technical SEO. Technical SEO indicates the way users and search bots move through your website. You should ensure that your website has a logical architecture and that it's easy to navigate for both users and web crawlers. Have you ever been on a website where certain pages are hard to find or the navigation menu is cluttered? If users and search bots find your website difficult to understand, this will distract from your website's credibility. So it's important to structure your site logically so it can be easily browsed by users and search bots. A general rule of thumb is to ensure that any web page can be accessed in under 3 clicks, as this will keep your site easy to navigate. Page speed is an important element of technical SEO, as it has a strong relationship to user experience. Today, it's been found that if a user has to wait longer than 2 seconds for a page to load, they are likely to abandon the page. To ensure that your web pages have fast load times, run them through Google Page Speed Insights. This tool will tell you exactly how to cut down load time. Optimizing page speed will reduce your bounce rate, which is the rate of users who leave your website after visiting one web page. Now, let me share a few tips that need to be considered when working on your technical SEO. Tip 1 is to keep your website mobile friendly. All websites should be created with a mobile first approach, as over 90% of the global population use their mobile phones to search. So the second tip is to keep responsive design elements front of mind. Make sure that your website is optimized for an array of screen size, as people's browsing habits are varied and many households use multiple devices. The third tip is to make sure there are no broken links or links leading to nowhere or to 404 error page on your website. The fourth tip is to utilize internal links to show crawlers the logical connections between your web pages. This will give your pages and site structure greater authority according to Google. So now the fourth pillar, which is the local SEO. If your business has a physical location, it's important to consider local SEO. Local SEO involves improving site visibility in location-based search results. For example, let's say you own a bakery. When a customer in your area types "bakery near me" into Google, having strong local SEO will ensure that your business comes up at the top of their search results. Now, let me share a few tips that need to be considered when working on your local SEO. The very first tip is Google My Business is a great tool for businesses with physical stores. It helps people in your local area find your store when they are searching for services related to your business. Since it's linked to Google Map, it tells people where your business is and how to get there. It will also display your opening hours as well as your image on your store, providing potential customers with ample information about your business. Reviews are another invaluable tool when it comes to local SEO. These days, people are highly reliant on reviews when purchasing goods and services. They are good for customers. Reviews are also important for search engines. A high volume of positive reviews will tell Google that your business has a great authority, making your store more likely to come up in search. SEO is important for business establishing an online presence, no matter how big or small your business is. With a strong SEO strategy, you will be found by the right people at the right time. Kindly drop your comments regarding this topic and I'll be at the comment section to reply your comments. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you really enjoyed this. Make sure you subscribe for more videos like this in order to stay updated. Thank you.